I'm your father. You're no killer.
There are nixes in this river. If you don't get out before they find you, they will pull you under and hold you there. Nixes can help what they are.
Jude Duarte, I forbid you from speaking aloud about your service to me. I forbid you from putting it into writing or into song. You will never tell anyone of the roach. You will never tell anyone of any of my spies. You will never reveal their secrets, their meeting places, their safe houses. So long as I live, you will obey this. Pledge yourselves to me. You are sworn to the High King. Maybe I will never want to give it up.
Okay class, since we have finished reading a book, so I believe that whenever we finish reading a book, there will be something that we like about the book, that we notice that is interesting in the book. Personally, I would like to say that one thing that I like about The Cruel Prince is about its plot. I think the plot is really epic, where we can see that there are constant twists and for example, you think that you know what will happen in the next scene and then bam, something changes, right? And what else? It was also interesting to see what Jude has planned, her strategy against Prince Carden, and the way she are really That's mean to achieve what she really desires, and maybe readers will wonder, would she achieve what she desires, and maybe she will lose what she initially had. So, for today's class, I want to know more about this book from all of you. So maybe my first question is, I want to know what do you like about this book? Any volunteers?
Me, teacher, me.
Yes, Adriana.
Okay, so first of all, I really love the themes. Because in the story, I can see that the theme of identity and belonging is one of the most significant aspects in the story. So, the main character, Jude, she is a mortal in the fairy world, and she faces a lot of struggles, and she is trying so hard to fit in the fairy world. So literally everyone in the fairy world, they despise her and sees her as inferior, and that is the start of her journey on understanding who she is and where she belongs. Other than that, I think the theme of betrayal and loyalty also take place in the story. For example, where the scene where her own sister Terry went behind her back and stole the guy she's in love with, and also where she swore herself into Prince Dane's service.
Yes.
Oh my god, my handsome Prince Dane.
Okay, interesting, Adriana. Okay, what else? What else, class, that you like about the book? Anyone?
I have one more thing.
Yes, Adriana again.
Okay, so the characters, for me, the characters are so well developed that I find myself rooting for some of them. And also, I feel like sometimes I am desperately wanting to grab them and drown them in the river with my own bare hands, because they are so annoying. Okay, and also for me, I think Jude's character is she has the most development throughout the novel, and her growth was gradual as she realizes her own mistakes, and she how do I say this? She takes guidance from others, and if I were to compare Jude to herself in the beginning of the story, she's very stubborn, and she doesn't really listen to people. She loves to disobey people, especially her father Menor. Yeah. So that's it from
Excellent, Adriana. Please give a big hand to Adriana.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, ASYIQIN.
Well, I know the book is interesting and all that, but personally, I think there are a few things that we could change about this book. No?
yeah. I
No,
agree with her.
just my 2 cents. I mean, yeah.
Okay, wow, it's a very good idea, ASYIQIN. Okay, so I believe that potential improvement that can be made by the author is to reduce or minimize the numbers of the side characters, maybe. As we know that by eliminating the numbers of the side characters, maybe can maintain the reader's engagement and avoid confusion regarding the names of the characters and the role of the characters. We should prevent any confusion about the names of the side characters. Maybe we can prevent confusion about the plot itself. So, what do you think the other changes that can be made for the book? ASYIQIN?
Well, maybe the number of the characters that a lot, too much, as you said. Probably that's what the authors want anyway. because from what I know, this is the first series of the book, the first book of the series that she's making. So I think the best way that could be changed for this book is that the author needs to include illustrations of the characters in the book itself, because there are a lot of characters, right? Just like you said, and each of them, I think it's significant for the story. So by providing the illustrations, it helps the reader to actually get more engaged in the story, so that they don't really have to be confused who is who in the end. So yeah, that's for me.
Yes, I agree with her. Thank you.
Okay. So maybe one more thing that can be changed.
Yes, please, May teacher.
Yes, Nadia, sure.
I do think that in this Cruel Prince book, the vocabulary used is too advanced. So how can I understand the story itself? Plus, I don't have time to Google all the words, teacher, because I just have time to do my TikTok. And at least, teacher, in the book, please add some glossary, so that I can refer to the glossaries if I have any words that I don't even know. But all in all, if it also provides the glossaries, I still don't have time to just back and forth to search for the meaning, because it will definitely distract me. Yeah, that's for me.
That's so true.
Yes.
Okay, it's acceptable, girls. So I think maybe there are so many changes that can be made of the book, but yeah, it is acceptable. Okay, good job, everyone. Okay.
Yep, pretty. Thank you.
Alright, class. Okay, as you can see in front, these are the characters, the main characters of the Cruel Prince, right? Here we have Jude, Harry, Medok, and Prince Cadet. Okay, so among all of these main characters, I want you to pick one and then explain what do you like about the character. Okay, so to answer my question, I want QASRINA to answer my question. Okay, QASRINA, stand up please.
Me teacher?
Yes. QASRINA, louder please. Don't be shy in my class.
Okay, teacher. So what can I say? Based on my opinion, I think that I will choose Jude as my favorite character, but I'm not sure of others' opinion. The reason why I think I would choose Jude as my favorite character is because, like, from what I can see, Jude is not like the typical female young adult characters in the novel, because, like, most likely I've read books and it's like the main character must always be like stay good and be a good girl, but in this book it shows me logic, because, like, as you can see in the story, like, how is it possible for us to, like, treat someone or live with someone who murdered our parents, right? Yeah, so, like, it gives me some kind of, like, new insight of the main character. So I also love how Jude uses her smarts, cunning, and ability to get ahead. So, like, she was being ambitious from the beginning of the story until the end. Like, she also have, like, a very systematic plan, which is she went to the physical training just to gain her confidence. And then I also remember this one line, which I think I want to be like Jude one day, because, like, she says,
Instead of being afraid, I could become something to fear. In the page 197.
Yes. Wow.
That's all from teacher.
Wow, that's good, QASRINA. It seems like you really like Jude. Okay, I also agree with you. I also like Jude
Because I think Jude possesses some traits that may benefit readers, such as she is a passionate and independent person, right? So by right, readers will be inspired by her. Yes, QASRINA.
Teacher, may I add something?
Yes, sure.
I also love how Carden was also in love with Jude because like in the page 307 I remember that Carden says most of all I hate you because I think of you often. It's disgusting and I can't stop.
Yes, okay. Good job, QASRINA. Give her a big hand.
Okay. Seems like our discussion seems so engaged. Okay, my next question is, okay, this book has 30 chapters, right? Okay, so you have read the 30 chapters of this book. So, from the 30 chapters
Of this book that you have read, which scene from this book do you think is your favorite? So anyone would like to share?
Teacher,
Yes, Adriana.
I have one particular scene in mind. Okay.
Okay, what is it?
So, it's the coronation scene. If you guys still remember, it's the coronation scene from the final chapter, which is chapter 30. I think many would agree with this remarkable scene because it portrays so many things. Okay, so one of the things that happened in just one night, there is the mass killing. If you guys remember, the mass killing and the scene where Jude finding out her sister's betrayal, and also one of the thing that I think is notable in the novel is Medoc and Jude sword fighting. Okay, and also the very ending is just mind blowing. Like, oh my god. Okay, and I love it as we can see secrets by secrets unveiled in that particular scene. For me, it stands out as a defining chapter that shapes the course of the story and leaves a lasting impression on the readers, especially me.
Yes.
Exactly. Well, for the first time, I am agreeing with what's her name again? Adriana. Okay. So, well, in this particular scene, our speculations, the theories that has been going in our mind while reading the stories, I did not expect that the author would want to reveal everything in this way. I mean, coronations usually people would like just poisoning and stuff. I did not expect it would be a coup d'etat. Everything was masculine, and then the most important thing in this story for me, I think, is the revelation of Jude
Being betrayed by Taryn, if I'm not mistaken, right? She was betrayed by Taryn because it was revealed that actually is in relationship with Taryn, and that is for me, if I'm in Jude's place, that is a really unacceptable thing for my sister to do that against me. And not gonna lie, I thought was being genuine with Jude. I was rooting for the best. Oh my god.
Calm down, girls.
Okay, is that all from you, ASYIQIN?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, so it seems like it's very good answer from both of you, ASYIQIN and Adriana.
Okay, one last question from me is a hot question. Since you guys love hot questions so much.
Right. Okay, so the question is, as a
Young adult, okay, us as a young adult,
Oh my god, teacher, are you a young adult?
yes, I am young at heart. Okay, as a young adult, do you think you will recommend this book to your friends? Why or why not? Okay. Anyone want to answer my question?
Please, girl, give me this time, okay?
Go ahead. Okay, go ahead, Nadia.
Alright. So, if you ask me that question, I will definitely recommend this book, especially to my bestie. Okay, because this book exposed me about two worlds, which is mortal and also fairies world. And not only that, in this book, it also shows a cruel world of fairies. Because we might think that fairies will be always beautiful, and have a good part of us to stay there, but it's actually not like that, and vice versa. And I do think that all in all, we need to really appreciate wherever we live right now. Because I do think that all places have pros and cons, and I will definitely read and read again this book. Yeah, that's all for me.
I see your explanation is very on point, Nadia. Good job. Okay, class. I think that's all for today. I really love our discussion for today. Thank you for your participation for today.
So our class is dismissed. See you next week. Okay?
Stand up, class. Thank you, teacher. Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Okay, class is dismissed.
Have a nice holiday, teacher.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Desire is an odd thing. As soon as it's stated, it transmutes. If we receive golden thread, we desire the golden needle.
Time to put my medal on. Whose blood to spill, I don't know. Whose side I'm on. Two armies are coming at me. Their flags and weapons look the same. One tells the truth, the other's lying. And they're both calling my name.
Nice things don't happen in storybooks, or when they do happen, something bad happens next. Because otherwise, the story would be boring and no one would read it.
Oh my God! Wow!
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Before they find you, they will pull you up and then
Macam Ira buat keluarkan
I'm okay. I'm fine. Kincana. Kincana. Teng neng 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 neng.
Sabar, letak di sini dulu.
Okay, are you sure you would read?
Teacher, clap.
And then,
Sekali lagi, tiba-tiba phone dalam ni.
Oh, kenapa bunyi sebelah aku tu? Mi. Sekejap.
Okay, dia tolak.
the cruel prince
It's a wrap!